Hello junkies, and my name is Bob, and today we're going to be reviewing the Uncanny Retro X-Men Iceman. Yes, that's right. This figure is in celebration of Marvel's 80th anniversary. It's also in tribute to the Toy Biz line that was along the same style of packaging, which is why we are getting a blister card instead of a boxed figure. Now, this is Bobby Drake. He is Iceman. And I'm already seeing like a weird kind of discoloration here. That's not good when you start. See what I'm talking about? It's like almost like two different colors, pieces of plastic here. Let me see if I can zoom in. We'll get to it in a second, junkies. But we do have an Iceman slide here. It's almost like a stand that he can be on. And as you flip over the back of the package, we do have Wolverine, Storm, Iceman, Dazzler, Cyclops, and the Silver Samurai. Now, we've already reviewed 3 of the 6 in this wave. Hasbro was gracious enough to send us this figure for free, along with the others in this wave. So let's get to it. Let's find out how good Bobby Drake is. I'm already seeing this plastic thing right here. It's kind of throwing me off. So I got an X-Acto knife here, kind of stepping it up a little bit, which didn't look like it really did much of anything. There we go. Now we're in. Let's get them open. So on the flip side, junkies, been hearing a lot of mess about this. A lot of meh about this figure. That he's just a repaint of a previously released figure. I'm looking at him. I'm not aware which one that is, but I have only been collecting Marvel Legends, been paying attention to them really probably for the last 3 or 4 years. So I have to really go back. I'm sure someone will post in the comments around this part on YouTube which figure he is a direct copy of. But got him out there. It's a little, nice that little snow thing. So we got Bobby Drake here. Let's pop out the snow sled. Nice kind of the sliding sled. It looks dirty. So let me zoom in here, or focus. We got, what is this? Like dirt. And then like dirt here. So we got a stand. So this is kind of nice. You can stand on it. Now, very much kind of feels and looks like the Silver Surfer. Let's get him out of this plastic coffin here. Posability-wise, pretty good. Got a little bit of a hairline, but not much. Now, the one thing that I am going to complain about right away is that we have no real, like blast of snow. That would have been awesome with this figure. I take that over the belt and just put the belt into the sculpt. So here he is doing instant pose. Better than Storm already. Sorry, I didn't focus there. Better than Storm already. So, you know, I'm liking that. I mean, pose is pretty good. Let's zoom in here on this face. Now, this is what I was talking about. See how the plastic... Now, see how... I can't know if you can see the discolor... Yeah, you can see it. The discoloration right here in relation to the rest of his face. It's almost like Bobby Drake Two-Face. But there's a line that goes right down there. I don't know if that's just part of the mold, what it is, but I'm really enjoying the belt. I think that's cool. And I like the icy plasticness of him. I think he looks really cool. And actually, he kind of looks like a member of the Guardians of the Galaxy, who I'm not really remembering off the top of my head. One of the original ones, the 70s ones, 70s and 80s ones. So, yeah, you could probably do a nice custom there. So let's get him on the stand. So I guess we're supposed to put the back foot here. This is the front foot. Now, I'll be honest with you, junkies. I did want this figure just so that I'd be one step closer into making my Spider-Man and his Fantastic Friends. So, that was my favorite Spider-Man cartoon growing up. He is my Spider-Man, if you can say that, like people do with Doctor Who. Maybe it's supposed to be... No, it's the front. Maybe I'm thinking it's supposed to be the back. So, yeah, let's... Now... So this is definitely the foot you're supposed to put it on, as I'm seeing now. And then I'm supposed to put this one. There we go. All right. So kind of very much like the Silver Surfer. So there's Bobby. I'm going to put one fist down because he'd be steering with the ice that way. And there you go. Kind of weird that the blue's a little bit of a discoloration. You think they'd almost make it the same because his body does kind of turn into ice like that. Let's get rid of this here. So... overall, I mean, if you're trying to make the original X-Men team and you want that original look, this is a good Bobby. If you're definitely going for Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, outside of the belt, it's a fairly good figure. Now, hopefully Marvel on its 80th anniversary will release a Firestar. I doubt it, but a Spider-Man, you know, they've obviously had several Spider-Mans, and one or two will fit in this one really good. So if you're going for that, with that 6-inch look of Marvel Legends Spider-Man's Amazing Friends, you're just a custom away from getting it. So let's put Bobby here, kind of give you a, I don't know if I'm liking the ice thing. It seems like a really, I'd rather have a blast, you know what I mean? Like a hand going like this, shooting a blast of stuff. So we'll put Bobby here. Now let's give him his teammate. So look at him go. He just kind of, would have been nice if this whole wave would have just been X-Force. Now, I don't know how well that's going to sell, but then you'd also have to bring out the Angel again and give him a slightly cheaper build. Look at him go. Let's see. I mean, that's 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4. 4 seconds it took him to fall. So let's get him off the ice sled. Maybe if you put the ice sled on his arm like he was throwing it at you. Like the Hydro Man that we reviewed earlier, he had some great sculpts. Now, it's funny that the Toy Biz figure is less on box, the Toy Biz style retro collection is less on weapons, less on box, but yet the price is very similar to a regular box figure that may have 10 or 12 accessories like Deadpool. So if we give him this kind of look, and there he is with his multiple time teammate, multiple time teammates. So up here with Storm. Now Storm is she's been tricky, trying to lead the pack here. I'm not going to stand for you long figures. I hope I can get a photo out of this, but she's not going to stand too long. There we go. So there she went. So Storm, again, if you've seen my review on Storm, and I'll link it here, she is not big on standing. She is very flimsy. There she goes again. Even if I put her next to Bobby and just kind of bump him, that's about as good as you're going to get. So Iceman's okay. Not a lot of frills. I think they really could have added the Hydro Man blasts that he had, but make them ice. Even if you just give him one, it would have been worth it. It's an okay figure. Not my favorite of the line, but you know, this plastic line here too. But you know, I'm a little indifferent to it. It's like if you're a completist, you're going to pick him up. If not, he's probably going to sit on the peg and wait for you to get him on sale. So, wish I could say more about it, but I appreciate Hasbro sending me the review, the figures to review. So, take it easy, junkies.